What's up, guys? Today we're going to figure out what's best for you, high bar squatting or low bar squatting. And it kind of comes down to your personal preference. If you're stronger in your quads, stronger in your glutes and your hips, if you have a longer torso, and another couple things like how mobile your shoulders are, how stable you can be in each position, and just your preference based on your experience with each position. So high bar squatting is really good for someone that has really strong quads, okay? So the bar is higher up on your back. That means that you're gonna be a little bit more upright than a low bar squat, and that means that more of the force is gonna be within the quad tissue, okay? Now for a low bar squatter, the bar is further down on your back, so it puts like the weight distribution a little bit lower, which causes you to have to shift your hips further back, use more of your posterior chain. So this is a really good option for someone that's really strong in their hips, their hamstrings, and their low back. With low bar squatting, you do add extra pressure to your low back. So if you don't have a super strong low back, and you're not able to maintain some really good positions while you're low bar back squatting, you might find that it actually causes a lot more fatigue to that low back region, and maybe you would prefer to do a high bar back squat. So let me show you both of the different positions just so you can see and play around to see what works best for you and your body type. Okay, so for a high bar back squat, you're gonna want your hands more narrow because the bar is gonna be higher. It's gonna be basically on your traps. So I'm gonna be about here. I like to use the creases of my thumb as a good marker when I get started or when I teach people where they should start. And they get the bar back in the rack, squeeze their shoulder blades together, place that bar right on their traps, and pick it up. Now, like I said, for this bar, high bar back squat position, you are gonna let your knees come forward. Your chest is gonna stay more up, and you're gonna feel it more in your quads, but you'll still be feeling it a little bit in your hips, your glutes, your low back, okay? For the low bar back squat, most people choose to go a little bit wider because they want to pull that bar a little bit lower, and they don't have the mobility to pull it lower if their hands are too close. So they'll be pretty much, let's start here, but once again, you're gonna have to find what works best for your body type. So you're gonna start here, and a lot of people don't use their thumb around the bar for a low bar back squat. So they're here, they pull themselves under, they kind of shimmy it. It's pretty much like in the scap region right there, and then they pick up. So you see the difference in those two positions? And for this one, since it's a little bit lower down on my spine, then now I can't stay upright for it. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lean more forward. So you see how there's more torso angle? So here, and your knees shift a little bit further back. So this puts more stress to the low back, the posterior chain, including the hips, the hamstrings, etc. So which one works best for you? I think you're gonna have to play around with both of these and kind of see what works best. I prefer high bar back squatting because it's more similar to Olympic weightlifting, which is the sport that I've chosen to do. But if you really want to figure it out, you're just gonna have to get some more experience.